For allergies?
Got this summer body going on.
Hell yeah. All those seals have competition now.
Paddle through, man.
Those seals
Paddle
going like
through,
this.
man.
I was like, you don't know nothing. Let me show you.
Oh, you've been to Hawaii, though.
You're going to Hawaii, yeah. So
Yeah.
I haven't really thought much about it. I need to.
They
Make
make
more
those.
plans.
They make those. Body tighters or body huggers. What do they call them?
Waist
The
trainer-
spandex thing?
the waist trainers.
What?
Waist trainers.
Weight trainers. Yeah. You can wear
Ah,
one
man,
of
I'm going
those.
to let it all free. Let them breathe.
I've seen some dudes wearing
I'll be
those.
like,
I'm
mahalo.
Yeah, I ain't.
I've seen, yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, mahalo.
Mahalo.
God bless.
I know. Be
Aloha.
free.
Yeah.
Oh, no, man.
I'm going to wear my, what do you call them shirts? The dad shirts with the colors and shit.
The
Oh.
Hawaiian shirts, basically.
Yeah.
With the flowers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't they have a name?
That's what they call Hawaiian shirts.
Oh, Hawaiian shirts. Yeah.
Or the Tommy Bahama shirts.
No, the Hawaiian shirts is what I know. Okay. Yeah.
I was like, it's the same- just a brand.
This is bright.
Yeah.
No, they're
So I'm
Hawaiian
gonna be
shirts,
wearing
man.
those. Yeah.
Hey,
Some
rock
bucket
it.
hat.
Those things are good because
Yeah.
they breathe well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get a breeze going.
Yeah.
But-
First time in Hawaii. I'll enjoy it.
Have fun, man. Have
We'll
fun.
do. We'll do.
You can
But-
become an influencer over there.
Fuck no, I'm trying to disappear, bro. You ain't seeing shit from me. Well, Natalia will be posting, but
I'm Malik. I'm at the corner of.
nah, that would be Natalia. You'll just see me laying down with my bucket hat and a little tiki rum, some drink, eating my food, and they be like Malik, and they be like, huh. Hey.
I will say, I cannot for the life of me get drunk in Hawaii. I don't know what it was. Probably been the heat. Probably just
Probably the drinks that
Or
were
serving.
diluting them.
If it's hot as hell and if you're drinking outside, it's
It's
very
sweating?
because you're
Yeah.
sweating and it's just uncomfortable.
You just get burnt out.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, the buzz is not the same.
At night is where you once it cools
I
off.
did at night too. I was sober.
Mm.
I just,
Yeah, you feel tired.
I even
you
went to
you
like,
don't feel the buzz. You just
I
feel
assume
exhausted.
from the heat and the
It's the heat, yeah.
Yeah,
And you're
okay.
sweating it out too.
yeah.
And you're drinking water depending.
yeah, we
Just
did drink a
hydrate.
lot of water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
We don't do
we'll
that.
see you when you get back.
Yeah. No, I still got fucking time, bro.
Yeah, you got
I'm not leaving tomorrow. I'm leaving to Vegas tomorrow. Yeah.
When are you
Oh,
coming
I'm
back?
gonna see the Sphere. I'm excited for that. We'll see.
When are you getting back?
Driving back Wednesday.
Wednesday?
Yeah.
Okay.
you know pick up Roy in
Yeah,
LA.
pick me up in LA.
What are you doing in LA?
I'm shooting firefighters with cancer.
What?
It's a documentary about firefighters and how more of them are getting cancer. You know, because of the wildfires and all this stuff that's happening right now.
Oh, damn.
So the rate has gone so high. So the documentary is kind of telling their stories. I think the 3 subjects that we're actually filming in LA are survivors and they're going back to work. So it's going to be interesting to see. But
Going back to work.
yeah, so they're going back to, they've gone through remission or whatever. Some of them are, I think there's going to be a whole idea of what to do because the rate is so high. So figuring out what that's going to look like.
Interesting. Is it just the carbon monoxide and stuff like
Assuming, yeah.
that?
Mm.
So a lot of lung cancer.
A lot of, yeah. So
Damn.
part of it is that obviously there'll be vignettes of the firefighters and their stories, but also stitching together a longer story based off of that.
Who's the client?
I'm helping a buddy of mine. She's directing it.
Gotcha.
So
Was this the same client? Because you did
It's not a
Paradise,
client.
right? When Paradise burnt?
Paradise was a
Paradise?
campaign.
It was a campaign? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Paradise was a campaign. That was interesting.
Mm.
People, how, you know, because Paradise was interesting because the place was all burnt and everything. And then you bring in a crew that's actually kind of staging. We have a dinner dolly. We have all this fancier stuff there and shooting like scenes. It was a campaign. It was funded to create awareness, but like the style that was done, it was so stylistic.
Yeah.
But the humor was like while we're still filming, you're seeing guys over there in one of the houses that basically was burnt. You could tell like the inside, and there was someone who was living in there with the kids. I was like, damn,
Jesus.
because you're like, you know, we thought everything around us was empty because you know the fire literally passed
Yeah.
by there, And these guys were like, no, we came back. It's still our house. We're still gonna try and fix it. Like, but you're inhaling all this stuff while you're here. But
I mean, imagine they probably can't afford to even go
think
live
that's-
somewhere else.
So they were
And the
looking
amount of
for.
money that's
You
gonna
remember there
cost
was
to rebuild
that
the house.
fund that was being given out to help them, to help people in paradise.
I'm curious what's it like now, because that was maybe like what 5 years ago.
Yeah, it was a long ass drive.
Can you see
Probably make it
how
again.
the
I was
rebuild
curious.
is?
I was like,
I want to go.
Yeah, if it's
See what's
still
up.
if it's
I think it's still there. I'll
Yeah.
probably go check it out.
man. Oh.
I didn't know about paradise until I shot over there.
Well, I remember on the news it was wild. It was crazy. That was kind of like the talk about it.
this is 4
You
months
should have
ago.
bought real estate over there. Malik.
Paradise passing lessons to Maui after recovery from deadly wildfires. Become the first wildfire prepared home.
Oh, you see, they're rebuilding finally.
People are moving back in. This is a year ago though. Check out these new builds. A lot of real estate.
But did they build it for the people that lost it, or did they just buy out the whole thing?
I think
They might have just
obviously
bought
some
them
people.
all out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
some people bought
because
them.
some people probably like
It's a
just
good.
yeah.
It's a good deal.
And it's crazy. You know, some of these houses that are affected by these wildfires, they can barely get like fire insurance because insurance companies know the likelihood of them getting fire, so they don't even insure them. Or if they do, they just charge them an arm and a leg.
If you mean after, or you mean
Before, like especially in California, where they're so I know a guy that has a house there,
in paradise?
not in Paradise, in up north where there's the majority of the wildfires and stuff like that. He was saying, and his family lived next to him. He was saying, he wasn't able to get an insurance for the fire because the city's known to have highly likely wildfires. But his parents had this insurance decades ago when this wasn't a problem. So they were paying a very decent price, and they got lucky because they were paying it before all this thing was happening. But he wasn't able to get the insurance because the insurance company was like, your region is well known for having fires.
Isn't that the whole point of having insurance?
But the insurance, I think, thinking that the chances of him claiming this insurance is much higher, so we're not gonna give you insurance. Is what they're saying.
That's kind of interesting. So
'Cause they don't
what-
wanna pay
what-
out.
What do they want them to do? Like come together?
It's the same thing like if
Figure
you go
yourselves
to
out.
Oklahoma, getting
Like
insurance
tornado
for
insurance.
tornado is much more difficult. But for fire insurance, they can give it to you at a cheap price.
That makes sense.
But it's kind of fucked up. Of like, you're paying this, what's that, homeowners, whatever you call home insurance or whatever. But once this type of disaster happens, you just stranded and you're on your own. So you have to figure it out. And so what are you paying all this insurance for? It's every other disaster except the one that's really terrorizing your house. It's kind of fucked up.
It's crazy.
Yeah, because it's not like they're gonna come back and rebuild your house.
No. No. And they never actually even pay you out what it's actually worth anyway.
They'll find out.
Man, those loopholes.
They
Mhm.
find a loophole to get you.
Yeah.
Man, if you was a skilled defense lawyer, there's money in that game.
Let's be honest with you, you'll probably be in cahoots with the other ones too, because that's
Yeah.
where the money is.
I was about to say, I was thinking about that, like a record label.
Oh yeah.
It's like, hey,
It's crazy the amount of stories that are coming out of like the shady lawyers and stuff.
because they were hired by their
The
cousin
label.
who owns the label.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's
yeah.
like there was
And
no
then
winning.
What's that one guy that said it's those type of people and then got shipped off to got canceled for it?
Who?
Hey man, this podcast just started. You don't want to
Get
get
canceled
canceled before we even get started.
Okay.
Let's enjoy it for a little bit before they come for us.
All right.
We've made all the jokes.
But yeah, it was like a lot of shady business dealings back in the day. 'Cause I think about that as far as like the ownership of music, and there's certain guys who managed to escape that, like Prince and James Brown. But at the end of the day, it was still like there's so many that fell through the cracks of,
Yeah.
oh yeah, bro, I just want to sing, and it's like Well, I'm still living paycheck to paycheck here in Flint, Michigan, because I don't own a dime to my recordings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was funny. There was a documentary where they were talking about the TLC of, you know, they had the most successful album, like most clubs that ever came out. And then I think they went on tour and did a whole album sell. And then they were like, all right, then by the time everybody got paid, they only had like maybe, I think if I remember correctly, $10,000 or something like that left. And then the three of them, each of them I think only got $3,000.
What year was that?
Whenever No Scrubs came out in the 90s.
Yeah.
So it's like 94, whenever that's
94, 95. Yeah.
Yeah. But from that album, they made only a few $1,000s, even though that album was a massive hit
everywhere.
And they were doing a documentary of like, why did they go broke? And it was because so many people were eating off of their album except them.
Yeah. When they start telling you marketing budget, when they start telling you music videos, that's why. Which artist was the one who was like, I'm gonna shoot all my videos, I'm not going through the label?
There's a lot of them now.
At the beginning,
I know Prince was notorious for that.
Yeah, Prince was anti.
Yeah.
Prince was anti like the establishment.
But it's also, I mean, nowadays you don't really need them, but before you kind of needed them because they were kind of the funnel of, they're the ones that were going to print your CDs, put the money for the distribution and stuff like that.
Exactly.
Now with the internet,
who buys CDs again?
Yeah. As soon as I got an MP, well, okay, my grandma still buys CDs. I gotta get a CD player because she used to make me pretty much put together a mixtape of songs that she wanted. Yeah, I used to do this up until like 2019. I will create mixtapes for my grandma, and she would just pay me to do it.
Oh, as in
what
like
kind of music though?
It's always like old school stuff, or she's like riding around the car with me. Like I don't play the music I listen to. I play like
none
R&B.
of us can listen to your music, man. We're still trying to figure out half of your artist selection.
I can't play
futuristic.
The local Memphis rapper to my grandma.
So you play all the old school stuff?
No, actually, I don't listen to a lot of old school. I just try to find like new R&B music that has an old school sound. And so that way I'm putting her on still to a new artist that she's never heard before. And now she's a fan of that artist.
So are you doing that now?
No.
How does she get that music? From the radio now?
My cousins taught her how to, one they gave her, I think somebody gave her a Spotify, but my cousins also taught her how to like just save music to like an MP3 player. Cause she's a bargain hunter. She goes to the bargain stores and buys MP3 players and stuff like that.
Okay.
Damn, they still have MP3 players?
So she has an iPod?
No, it's literally just like.
Wait, does Apple make iPods anymore?
No.
What do they make now? They start doing.
Yeah. It was, man.
They start making any devices that are not linked to a network.
Yeah.
I used to have the iPod Nanos.
You want to know something funny?
Yeah.
The iWatch is just an iPod shuffle. You look at the design.
Oh, the shuffle one? Yeah.
Look at the design and how it's like shaped. It's just a shuffle.
That is true.
But it was, shuffle didn't have a screen. It was just buttons, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
I had like three
buttons.
Yeah, 3 of them. That's crazy. Yeah. My pops, when he was here and we were back home, he came and he got us an iPod Nano. I was like, oh my God, this is the shit. Bragging to everybody, look at my iPod Nano. Da, 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 da. And then I got mugged. It was fucking, oh man, it was the worst day.
Man, downloading music was a project.
Yeah, well,
I had the big one with the screen.
How did you, when you were in Kenya, how did you get music?
Download.
Like online? Was that LimeWire or stuff?
I use LimeWire.
Yeah, LimeWire.
Really? You had that good of an internet connection to download?
It was shitty, but we downloaded. But we had CDs. But also my era was tape too. So yes, tape. Actually, tail end of being there is when we started getting on the technology. But I used to be tape, man.
Yeah, it was for me.
It used to be a tape that you're playing, you blow it, smack it,
get the
put
pencil
it back in, roll it back in.
Yes, sir.
Man. And then we went to the CDs.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Wipe it and clean it.
The amount of
put
like
it back in.
scratch CDs my dad had from doing it, he would just go and buy the CD again And then once he like got a computer, he was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna save all these songs onto the computer, put them on the CD, and then just put them in the disc changer.
Yeah.
Damn.
And then you knew what mix.
Yeah.
5 CD disc changer. You knew which one was.
Rich.
My dad had like this thick ass binder. It was my job as the
yeah,
passenger.
Yeah.
He just had this thick ass binder full of CDs.
It's
It was
like a Bible.
go to page 15 and then choose the one that's slot right here. And then I'll go to page 15 and it's the CD, the exact CD you wanted.
If anyone changes that, you know you put it in the wrong place. Man.
Yeah. Those are the times, man.
But once he got that this CD changer, it was definitely third party. It did not come with the car.
That's Kenny too. Yeah, you put that whole thing in there.
Yeah,
man. I remember my aunts and uncles had this like huge system, like even with big speakers with surround sound things. But there was this thing that was like this tall of a system, and it had like 10, 11 of them that you can put. And then the thing was like so futuristic, like it's covered, but then when you click on it, it just goes zzz, and it opens, and all the CDs are there. I was like, what the fuck is this? Yeah. I was like, I would go there, and then, we go home to our little itty bitty ass. And then I'm like, it's a weekend, I'll try to find an excuse, because they also had a PS2.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, hey, Lloyd, let's go over there. Let's go to them. I think I forgot something, or do we need to go there? You should hang out with them. I was like, damn, I wanted to be there so bad. Damn.
Or the PS games, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. If I wanted to play good games, I had to go to somebody else's
Nintendo
house.
was our time. That's what we used to play. Nintendo.
NES or SNES? NES or SNES?
64.
64. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah,
Were you even alive when it came out?
I know, man.
Yeah. I was alive for all that.
When it first came out.
When it first came out, you probably
when I was
around, man.
3 years old, my first game was Super Mario on the SNES.
I'm not saying you owned it. I'm talking about when the Nintendo 64 came out.
Oh,
say it to the world.
Oh, yeah. When the 64 came out, I was alive. Yeah, that was the first console that I had.
Put it.
Designate, like we had an N64 and a PlayStation. Since we lived on 3rd Street in Memphis, South Memphis to be exact, someone stole those items, and all we got was the PlayStation back. Which means I missed the 64.
Yeah, you did miss the 64, man. That was a hustle, though.
Yeah.
Damn. I was never allowed to have video games, man. I've never owned a single video game. Except the PC games where a friend would give it to me on a CD and then I would download it on our little big ass computer.
Hide it in a folder?
Yeah, hide it in a folder. And
parents didn't know how to make folders yet.
Was I playing PC?
I'm trying to remember whenever my mom goes, I was like, hey, can I do my homework? And it was like, the thing had no internet at all. So he's like, what you going to do? And I was like, I'm going to type it on Word because I want to, typing game. Yeah. That's the only thing I was allowed to, like the typing game.
Mavis Beacon?
Yes! Oh my God, that was the name! I was like, I need to get my typing. She's like, okay, go ahead and play. And then I was like, I had like FIFA 2003. And I'll just go play.
Gonna damn near burn up the computer because it can't handle the graphics.
And it was fucking this white lady hands. When then I type something, it just does this on the screen too. Oh my God, that was the name. What was the name? I forgot.
Mavis Beacon.
Mavis Beacon.
Yeah.
Damn,
Mavis Beacon teaches memories.
Yeah. Because that's how I used to play. Excuse.
It was one that it was like a racing game, but the faster you type, the faster the car went.
Yes.
The police was behind you, and I was fucking 4, so I couldn't type fast. So I got caught every time.
And that is why that thing was useless, because I wanted to win. Yes. So this wasn't working for me. So I was like, but I became fast. So this.
My mom,
I won. This wasn't working for me.
During this time, my mom made a career out of being a secretary, and her words per minute was like 60. Like 60 words per minute. So I'm watching her kill it on Mavis Beacon. I'm like, why can't I do that?
Oh man, fucking wild. But yeah, those were the times.
Yeah, that was I would have made a Microsoft Paint. That's what I would have went for.
Cause I'm well known in my family that I hate painting. Cause my mom loves to draw. My sister is somewhat decent at it. If I said I wanted to paint, she would get too excited and join me. Oh. So I was like, I don't want that. I want you to go.
Word doc. Please give me a PowerPoint.
I don't want to do that. Yeah.
Excel. I love Excel. It's like you 4, bro.
I love Excel.
The worst time is when a virus got in because I kept downloading things.
Oh yeah.
Oh Lord have mercy, man. I was.
What was it, McAfee?
Yeah.
That time?
Oh,
I
yeah,
was
McAfee.
sweating trying to figure out how
Those
to
guys were making money out of all of us, man.
give us the virus and then give us the
I feel like
antivirus.
I feel like someone was giving you the disease so they can sell you the medicine for the cure.
I remember my dad had McAfee for a long time, and I was like, Dad, you got to get rid of McAfee. That's what's giving your computer the virus. He was like, but we got LimeWire. And I was like, I trust LimeWire more than McAfee.
For real. For
Like
real.
everyone had McAfee, and it was always due to be updated.
Yeah.
That is true. It always used to
Leave
pop
it
up.
due,
Yeah.
man.
$60.
I'm like, dude, you're getting a lot of updates, man. Like, what's up?
Jesus Christ.
I guess Apple was like, nah, bro, you guys now stay out of
Yeah.
it. Stay out of it.
Yeah.
I guess the
And now we
closest
can
to
leave
Marvel.
cure free. we can leave. we can
Now we
leave
gotta worry about
disease-free.
hackers.
Yeah.
Now that's
Which
the new.
hackers though? Like
I mean, you know, I
my
never.
Mac doesn't have any problems.
No,
sliding
but
through.
it's crazy. I meet a random person at some point. It was like they stole his identity, and there's a whole problem.
That's
So-
different though.
But it's a hacker. That's what do you mean? That's different. What's the whole point of hacking?
Well, yeah.
What's the whole point of hacking? It's trying to steal your identity. Whatever
No,
you got.
no. Half of that doesn't happen through them tapping into your computer as hacking. You
It's
think.
opening a website of this. Bro.
No, it's someone catfishing your ass and getting your information.
Bro,
you know what I
didn't
mean?
you see the documentary about the Yahoo boys? Of even just that, of the situation?
But there's an engagement that led to that.
well, that's the whole point.
Wait,
yeah.
what show was that I was watching? Oh, that isn't that the whole premise of the
Mr. Robot, the show?
no what's this dude? Jason Stratham?
Oh, the B movie? Oh, yeah.
The whole plot of that. When I was just thinking, I was just talking, that's the thought that came. Was that the whole plot of that movie?
Yeah, yeah.
That's how it happens though. It's not
Yeah.
that they go online and do whatever. They ask you for your information.
No, but the thing is, there's so many different ways now of
But
you
nobody comes
opening-
in and takes over your computer. It's not the movie style of a
No.
guy just took over your system. Oh yeah, I left a window open
yeah.
But-
and they cracked through it and they got
But
into my
the
system.
thing is,
Nah.
they actually can. The thing is, you get caught if you do that. So it's just not smart to do it. The whole point is not to get caught in and out. If you take over the system, you know you got hacked, and then you just, you know what I mean? Call what you need to be. Or you can get caught. There's a footprint. The whole point of the mastery of the hard hack is you not even knowing they were there to begin with. Just in and out, poof, poof.
Yeah, I don't
But
think my computer is a big problem on that.
I see Zuckerberg and all of them protecting their devices. I'm like, all right. At least I know it's true.
Well, I think their devices carry over $1 billion worth of stuff.
Yeah,
I would.
But what I'm saying
padlock
is,
my phone too.
if they're
But
afraid
also-
of being hacked, if someone can go after them,
but if you
Yeah.
what's
think
an
about
itty bitty
no,
nigga like me? You
Yeah.
gonna catch my ass?
nobody
quick.
gives a shit about you,
My
man.
broke ass is gonna get caught.
No, but if you think about for them, it's a gateway to
Yeah.
something bigger, right? So it's not really 100% them that they're trying to go into. It's the organization that
Yeah.
they're trying to tap into, and they know his device has access to most of
to
this
the biggest database
access
of people.
points.
I understand.
So
that.
it's a different than grandma living in Minnesota. Nobody gives a
She
shit
got
about her
finesse for her
computer,
social.
man.
No,
You'd rather
but you
finesse her
can, though.
on the phone or email
Yeah.
for her to give you her social
Click this link.
than you trying to hack her and go figure out her own
It's
thing.
time for life
Bro,
insurance.
if it's easy though,
Drop
like
the
what I'm
social.
saying is, if it's easy to hack him, imagine how easy it is to hack.
It's not
any
easy
of
to
us.
hack him. It's just how
No, what I'm saying is he's afraid to be hacked. So that
That's
means it's a
true.
possibility.
it is.
So it might be hard work for them to get to
It
him,
is.
but it's gonna be light work for all of us.
Yes,
Yeah.
100%.
You know what I mean?
100%.
So yeah, that's my whole point. It's light work, so at least
That's true.
I gotta try
Hackers,
something.
if you want my social,
But we already have Malik's
want my
password
debts.
for his computer, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just ping us. We'll share that
Yeah.
as a test case.
I also have the password for his one password that has all the passwords.
That's a good one. Hey, where do you save all your passwords? With one password.
Oh man, I remember there used to be websites that someone used to tell me, you need to go here and so you don't forget all your passwords. And I was like, but then what if you forget that password for the passwords?
You know that's happened to me, right?
Tell us what happened. That's exactly why I don't want to
It
do it.
was a different company actually. It wasn't one
I
password.
remember.
It was
All I
something
remember
to
is their
do
logo
with,
had
I think
a
it was
bluish sign.
Intel. Yeah,
Yeah, it was a blue kind of.
it was a blue thing.
Yeah, I remember that.
But I also feel like there was something glitchy to it because the password was the same exact one that I entered. But they had these protocols of how to recover the password. It wasn't easy.
Yeah.
It's like you send an email to them,
Yeah.
they review, they do all that stuff, and then they get back to you. I'm like, damn, man. Now I can't do anything because you have all my passwords in there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's that. But kudos to 1Password. I think it's good when you, especially for like teams and stuff, right?
Mhm.
You're a
Gotcha.
bunch of people. Like I don't have to keep
handing somebody a
handing someone
password.
passwords. And
Mhm.
one good thing that they have that actually works is you can actually share a password and it will expire.
Mhm.
Mm.
So I can give you access to that password, but after a couple of days, it expires.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's actually a great
So-
idea.
But it's expiring the password that I gave you. So if I know I need to lose
Oh.
it, I will change it. I can give it to you, it works, but I'll change it again after some time. But the idea that I'm not typing it in to
What would be
Gmail
ideal
or
is-
whatever, that this is the whatever, which I kind of freaks me out when
Well,
I
what
share.
would be ideal is if they gave a temporary password to that person.
I was
You have
trying
your
to-
main one.
I was trying to do that.
So when you send them this, give them a temporary password, and then that password expires, but you still get access. That would be better.
I was looking into that for Gmail. I
Because
think
I
they
fucking
do it.
hate like your password has expired. Like renew it. I understand it's for my safety, but god damn, it's work. Especially when I want to get there. Like I have a purpose to come here. Now you have derailed me into this whole redo your
Figuring
password
out
thing,
the password.
and then have to
Should
come
have
back and
you should have a renew password day.
And then you just gotta tap in real
Sit
quick.
down in the morning,
For
like,
real.
what are you doing today?
Yeah,
I'm
a paid
just
day
renewing
off.
all my passwords.
yeah, a paid day off.
Please don't do that to me. I do not want to come up with new passwords. That's
Oh,
the
you
worst.
suck at passwords. So,
Oh yeah, I'm terrible.
I know.
I'll remember them if I don't.
That's why I think 1Password is good because it generates them for you.
Because if I don't access it every day, then I will forget that password.
Yeah.
But if I lose that password, or if I don't access it every day, I'm done.
Yeah, no, that's true.
It's like I
I
don't
do-
care
I
to
do
log
that
in no
one.
more.
But I'm
Have you
so
done
sick and
the-
tired
have
of
you
that. I
done the-
forgot my password and redoing it.
Have you
bro.
done the bank pin forgetfulness? Where you can't remember the pin to your...
Yeah,
or your
because
card?
No.
I've done
When it
it.
comes to numbers, I'm so afraid. No.
I've done that
never
with a
forgotten
transaction.
Oh, I've done that multiple times.
I was
What do
like,
you mean? You forget the
just-
pin for your thing?
Yeah.
yeah.
Damn.
Well, I'll
What's
answer.
how many numbers is yours? 4.
It's 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
How
4.
you forget 4 number words?
But I have like 3 banks. So sometimes those numbers that... Or like...
Yeah.
Because I also try and change it. Because you go through... So I refresh mine.
Oh, okay.
So you go through a duration of time that you've saved this number in your head and you know that's the number.
Yeah.
But you change it. And then the new one has to get into routine for a while. And then if you change it again... So most of the time the passwords and the codes are not they're not wrong. They're just probably old. Because now you have to remember a sequence of wait, where am I at? Is it third group? So you're entering it and you're like, damn. Okay,
Yeah.
you try the second one, you try the third one. Sometimes you get to the
you
fourth
get
one.
locked out.
Yeah. And you probably the fourth one is the right one, but you're already out.
Jeez.
Because sometimes I go back in the bank, I'm like, I think I forgot. And then you do the last one that you think it is, it works. They're like, oh, it's working. I'm like, God damn it.
Now I gotta put in a new password.
Now I gotta put in a new password. That's exactly what happened. 'Cause
Jeez.
that's actually recent, right? So I went in the bank, I created another one. After that, I couldn't remember what that one was because it was a temporary fix. So now you're like, damn it, I'll remember. But yeah, no, it's because you have to keep refreshing them, but you also have to keep your memory refreshing unless you're writing them down. So I write them down sometimes. Sometimes I'm like, oh, it's an easy number. I'll probably remember that.
Nah, I'm afraid of writing them down.
That's
I
the
do,
fear. That's the
but
fear.
one thing I've figured out now is there's certain places I write them down,
I
but then I
them on
write them
paper.
down in, what do you call it? Encryption. Like I do. If I see certain words in that password, I know what that is. So I just do those cryptic
Yeah.
little words, and then at least that triggers me to be like, it's that one. or is near that one, and then so that's how I.
That's the only because writing them down is crazy.
Yeah.
Not fully, never. I'd never fully write.
Yeah.
So
what does DK do?
I just remember.
Shit.
Yeah.
so
Like,
you have a very. That's what we just talked about earlier.
Yeah.
So that means you have a very similar password all throughout.
No,
You just have different variations of that password.
no.
Really?
Yeah.
Each password is like
It's
drastically
a
different.
1920
Not drastically different.
and 2910.
Like there's some that do like line up, but like there's like 5 things that I associate things with, and then I just make a password for that. Yeah.
But the point is, if one person guessed
So
one of your
it's-
passwords,
it's
they're
mama's- it's
almost
mama's
halfway
birthday.
done
Well-
with the other passwords.
Is it linked
No.
to your reality? It's
No.
mama's birthday or
Oh no, I don't do that.
or my first
I was like-
dog's last name or something.
It ain't none of that either. It's definitely not none of those. Actually, even for that, I just make up something that I'll remember. Like if you're asking me what's your mama's last name, I'm not telling you my mama's last name. Get out of here. I remember what it is, but it's not my mama's last name that I'm typing in.
You know what? Hey,
Are you?
I do not trust certain passwords when they say security questions.
So
I don't trust them. I
'cause
feel like
imagine if you're in an Uber and your random Uber driver say he's stalking you, and he's like, "What's your mama's last name?" and you go, "It's," and now you just gave that man, like, say he's hacking into your whatever
Why is my whatever asking my Uber driver
he
asking
stalked
me
you.
my mama's last name?
because he stalked you, and he's trying to get access to an account.
hey, catch
but
up
he
with the
needs that
scene, bro.
security
It's a
question.
scene scenario. In it. Don't
Yeah.
question the scene. Be in the scene. Be in the moment.
Why am I in that Uber to start with?
Hey,
Why did I get into this Uber with a stalker?
It's
How
a
long
movie
has-
scene. Just run with it, man.
How
You're,
long
you're
how
fucking
long
up
has
the
it-
story.
How long has the Uber been stalking you?
hey, who's to say? Maybe your whole life.
So they should know my
Who your
mother's
mama-
last name, man.
They were in
It
the
was just
delivery
one-
room.
It's just the one information they couldn't
It's
figure
part
out.
of the stalking business, man.
I've known you all your life, but your
But-
mama's name.
Your mama's
what's her
is
name
on-
again?
What's her name again? Oh, that's the movies, man.
She was working down at the bank. It was Mrs.
Yeah, that misses
Yeah.
Oh man.
your first teachers,
But,
whatever. Those
uh,
questions
the-
that they ask
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Like,
I'm like, no, because then now it's easier to find. I know they're trying to help you with the security question. I was like, I don't want to do none of that.
Yeah.
at the time, the security questions don't have nothing to link with the other stuff.
No,
Well, that's the whole point, though.
it doesn't help you remember your password.
No,
It
doesn't- that's what I'm
don't.
saying.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's
yeah.
not. It's not helpful.
Yeah.
Man. And then I saw this website. I don't remember. I think it might be my bank or whatever.
Banks do that a lot.
But no, this is a different one of like, hey, write something that you associate with this picture. And then that's the new security ask. So you see, they give you an image.
What is
And
that?
then-
Like a mental institution that you checked into?
no. It's a website of like, instead of security, this is the new thing is, hey, oh no, first it says there's a bunch of these photos and you're like, choose one.
Oh.
And
Is
then
it the
you
one that
choose-
you align like bridge or whatever? If
No,
you
no,
see
no, that's
bridge in
verified
this-
that you're not a robot and stuff like that. It gives you different images and then it say click the ones that has a bridge on it
Yeah.
and stuff. No,
So
no.
which one is it?
This is when you're making an account. Instead of asking you, hey, do you want to add security questions? This one is like, choose a picture. And then you choose that picture and say, write something that reminds you of this picture. And then you write something and that's the security.
I don't want
So what the whole thing is, if you forget your password first, it gives you an option. Which picture is yours?
that. Oh.
And then if you choose the wrong picture, that means
Okay,
you're not
okay,
the
okay.
right
So it's
person. You
picture,
choose
it's
the
not
right
the
picture.
text. I
And then
thought
the
it was like I
second
have to
question
remember
is,
what I told it.
what did you write that reminds you of this picture? And then you have to type it in as well. That's the second question. And then that way you'll be like, all right, it's you. And then they let
All
you
the
in.
old people are not gonna get that
Not at all.
memory loss. She.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's interesting.
I was like, I was so fascinated. I was like, what is this thing? So I
like
something
the I
new.
like the text thing. That
But
actually
what I
is more
realized
secure.
is, though, what I hate about the security question is, I
'Cause
look through all those questions and I'm like, I only know the answers to like 2 or 3 of these.
Like for like, what did I really
No,
type?
not
Yeah.
that.
No, no,
like
no.
you know, like you register or whatever, and then it pings you and sends to the number that's in the system. It sends your text.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
I like
yeah,
that.
cool.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
two
yeah,
times
yeah,
I feel
yeah,
like
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
that,
one I
that's
enjoy.
easier than all these other things
yeah.
that
Yeah.
you have to write down and
That
do,
is true.
'cause
I do enjoy
it
that
does. It's quick. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, I'll type it.
Yeah.
Or your
that
phone,
I
one
don't gotta
type
go
it.
back and forth with
I
my
have to
email.
go back and forth and type in 20 answers over here that
I agree.
anyone
But
who
with the
knows you
frequently asked
knows.
questions ones, what I was saying is, you get to choose. Hey, choose whatever question.
Mhm.
I look at the question and I was like, I don't know half this shit.
What's your
Like-
favorite color? What's your dog's favorite color? It's like, damn, what did I
Yeah,
type?
like what was your mom's maiden this name and this, and I was like, I can't ask myself that question because I know I'm not going to answer it. So I always end up choosing, which I don't do anymore. That's why I don't do it. Is choosing like maybe 2 or 3 questions that I know the answer to, no matter when you ask me, and then I realize a lot of the questions are somewhat similar in different websites you go to. It's very similar.
Oh yeah.
So I end up choosing
you end up
like
choosing the
2 or 3
same answers. So you're kinda
the same question
whoever
and
gets
answer.
the fast route.
You might get the other one. And I was like, because some of them you ask you, I was like, nigga, I was in Africa. I don't know what this shit is. Like,
That's my Yahoo right now. I was like, I made this when I was like 14, bro. Like, I just wanted MySpace.
I just went to my space.
I just want to get on Neopets, bro. Like,
so it was weird, some of those questions. But yeah, fucking security.
That is funny.
yeah.
Just, you know what? I swear to God, sometimes I'm like, let me just give you my information,
Yeah.
and then let's not just worry about this. Like, I got nothing.
But I think on
know what
that
I mean?
level, that's less the issue. It's just like everyone wants to create the idea that you're safe.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like security is an idea sometimes.
Well, because they sell fear.
That's
America sells
exactly
fear
it.
so well.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, be afraid of this because half the time, even those things that you're actually answering are not making you any secure.
Yeah.
True.
That's
Sure.
why I'm like, just give me something, a code, whatever. Just regenerate. Let's go.
Bro,
Let's
you
get out
do
of
this
it.
whole
Quick.
thing to the whatever website we sign up, and then that same company sells your information to another company
So I'm
anyway.
like, why am I filling up all this?
So who am I hiding from? And then
But it's the
they fucking-
idea that you sold me.
Biobank sent me a letter saying, "Oh, we just got hacked, and your account may be the one that was in the hacked system." I'm like, the fuck?
I shred that stuff.
Thanks,
I'm
bro.
like, what do you want me to do? So you told me.
We
but
apologize, and we're doing
there's
best
an
we
actual
can.
lawsuit or something that happens with
Oh, yeah,
those
little class
Yes.
action.
class action suit. So that's weird.
What?
You might get
Just
some
to get
money.
like $2 out of it?
Yeah.
Probably.
Because, yeah, you told me. What do you want me to do?
Yeah.
It's hacked. I did all the security questions. I know I didn't get hacked. You did.
all the security questions.
You're
Yeah.
supposed to secure it.
My favorite people are older people who don't use Apple Pay or Google Pay. Those are my favorite people because they were like, well, what if somebody take your phone and use your cards? I'm like, that's not how that works.
Out.
like-
Yeah.
Either
I don't use Apple Pay because I just don't use Apple Pay.
that's fair.
You're nostalgic. Of the
I'm
old card.
using, I'll use my phone for paying for stuff, but I think I'm used to pulling my card out.
Yeah.
That the thought process of, oh, I have my phone, let me pull my phone and do this is usually like, it's kind of one or the
Yeah.
other. If I have my phone on my hand, maybe I will use it.
Yeah.
It
But
does.
my hand, everything is in the pocket. I have the card for that purpose.
Yeah.
I feel like it's good if I didn't carry my phone out.
Yeah. It takes a while. When I first did it, it was kind of just a.
You know what I mean?
It
It's
takes a
one or
little
the
bit of
other.
a thing.
It's like I'm dancing
until
around
you kind
this
of get
situation.
comfortable with it.
I find it a little quicker than actually pulling out my card. Because
Yeah.
once I pull out my wallet, now I got to fumble through my wallet. Now I got to pick the card. I'm like, oh, that's not the right card. Because like Roy also got 3 banks. So I'm like, oh, that's not the right card. Got to use this one. And
You're just saying you have a messy wallet. That's what
No.
I'm
That's
saying.
what I'm hearing, man.
That's
Mine,
yeah,
I
mine
know
is
where my
like-
card is
I know exactly
exactly.
where it's at. I know exactly how to get
But-
to it. It's just,
but-
goddamn, get out there.
Damn,
get
yours
out the
too.
wallet.
If mine was like yours, I would probably never.
But I know which card I'm getting. Like
To me, they're lined up, so I know exactly which one I want.
mine is
I
the
just
same.
didn't
Yeah.
Mine is the
pop
same.
off.
There's organization. All the
Yeah.
side that has the cash, all the credit cards on this side, all the
Gotcha.
cards, bank and everything.
Anybody
falls
trying to
on this
rob
side.
him, remember that. Quick, where's my
And then
camera?
on the
Remember
other
that.
side, that's where my ID is at, the clean side.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
So
See-
clean
Hey, bro,
ID.
do you remember in Nigeria? Oh, this man.
Oh, this
This
is
wallet. For
Oh,
some
right.
reason, I was just telling the story and it fucking flashed. Is this man, when we got stopped at the checkpoint in Nigeria,
Yeah.
I probably told you the story of because the police were stopping looking for Yahoo boys, and it's funny we talk about scammers. They were trying to stop scammers, and they kicked us
That's a
out.
scammer wallet.
And then it was my fault. Even we got searched because this man was like, "All right," and then we all got out, and they were like, all right, I need to see what's going on here. And looking through the car. And he's like, and I was just got tired. And I was like, fuck. And I put my hands in my pocket. And then he's like, oh, what you got in your pockets? And I was like, fuck. So now we're all taking out our pockets and everything. And then this man was like, shit, I have to take this out. And then came out, took it out, and then just fucking flipped it where the $100 bill was just stacked on here. And then the guy was like doing the flashlight. And then he was just like, looked at it and he was like, what the fuck was that? And then Roy, quick reflex, saw that he saw it. He's like, oh shit. And then just flipped it. And was like, there's nothing here. There's nothing here. And the guy was just like, I thought I saw this. And then thankfully a bunch of the crew member came and we were like, get out.
Jesus.
This wallet. Oh my God.
Hey,
bro, you had 100. Oh, you still have 100 stocked. But hey, man, props on your reflex.
That's the
because you
top
just
one.
popped it out.
You
It's
know
like
how
shit.
you look at it, you don't think about it, right?
Pop and then you just
Pop,
flip
like,
that.
oh shit, I'm looking at money, man. Get that out of the way. I'm like, no, this is just this.
Damn, man.
But yeah,
You almost got us robbed.
yeah, that was a long one.
Damn.
And it was like, Malik, do not talk.
Yeah. Even you weren't supposed to talk.
I wasn't supposed to talk,
You
but I fit in more than you.
Yeah. No, they said to him, you might pass as Nigeria, just don't speak. They'll find out. And then they looked at me like, you're just
man. Just
They
shut
know.
up. Don't
They
say
know.
anything.
Yeah. So it was a whole lot of like looking down when the car stops and pretend and wearing the mask. I was wearing when we had earlier on, the first week we used to wear masks.
Yeah.
Until we figured
tried
out it
that.
was hot as shit and we couldn't
You can't breathe
breathe.
through that thing.
Yeah.
So
And they
we
told us
stopped.
there's no COVID in Nigeria.
They figured it out.
Bro, there's malaria that kills you way before COVID.
I know. Like COVID, get in
We're
line.
playing a different game.
Bro.
Get in line. The rest of the people.
I
I
realized I was sick twice in Nigeria. Got the rash from the malaria. No, the water.
No,
the type
from
of
the
water.
Oh yeah, you reacted
I had
to
to
the
fucking-
hard water.
Yeah, and I had to fucking wash in the
Oh yeah,
antibacterial
we
detox.
got you Dettol.
Dettol, yeah.
Man.
You know that was the
We
smell of it.
Yeah.
It was a
Oh, you got
flashback
you?
into.
You wanna smell it? We have it in the house.
No, thank you, bro. All I remember is
I told
fucking
you,
the
man. That's
whole
how we
house.
grew up. And that was the thing. Like the memory came back.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I know this problem. This is the solution because that's what they would do. Like if you break out,
Mm-hmm.
you'll be showering with Dettol, with sensitivity or whatever, and you'll fix your skin.
Bro, it's
damn.
one of the
There's a guy,
heaviest.
it's a water, the type of water that they have. Some people, react to it, which he does. I was fine.
Bro, that's the shit you use to clean your floors. It's like a heavy
It's
antibacterial.
not. Yeah.
Yes,
it's
it is.
The smell and everything.
The only way I knew it, I've never showered in it until that day.
Oh, and you felt it because it was burning.
It's fucking burning. Because the rash is like an open wound, so that motherfucker was hurting.
But you were
But
good
I was
at
already
it.
suffering. Yeah, I was good, but I was already suffering because I'm like, bro, I didn't realize how much I opened my mouth in the shower. They're like, do not have even a sip of it on you because we weren't supposed to. We're not
You
supposed to
open your
consume
mouth
them.
in the shower.
No, but I'm like, you know what I mean? It just drops on your face and stuff like that. Sometimes, but when you
Slapping at it.
consciously just close your mouth to make sure, it was hard work. I was like, damn, I really have to focus. When I fucking brush my teeth, I gotta be careful of not to. I'm so used to just opening the sink and doing. I can't do that. I have to do a water bottle. It was like, it's this routine. I was like, damn, I really have to focus when I'm in the bathroom.
That's American problems.
Yeah.
Welcome to the continent.
Damn, man.
I think because I'd done that rodeo before, so I knew what to avoid and what not to
Yeah.
deal with.
Bro,
But
the
yeah.
bathroom used to be my sanctuary. Now I'm just like, it was just like, damn, this is. I have to
project.
be careful. Yeah, it is a project. It's
Yeah, you
absolutely
get
a
in.
project.
Make sure you do what you need to do and get out. It's
Dang.
like, yeah. That was funny with the Dettol. Because
Yeah.
we had to get it that night.
No, I was in Rash for like 2 days.
No, but we had to go buy it.
We didn't buy it. Somebody else went and bought it for her. Or no, no. Somebody
walked-
said they were going to bring it to us, but never
they never
brought,
brought
it.
it,
So we
yeah.
just ended up going and getting it ourselves.
Yeah, because we went down the street to get it.
Yeah. But them fucking, the rashes hurt.
Yeah, but you reacted. Yeah, the food one was interesting.
Man, it was also
But
my
that
last
was-
meal in Nigeria, bro.
but that
They're
was-
like, hey,
that was-
remember us.
Poor choices, Malik.
Yeah, but
You went to a place. What did you order again? Tell us. Shawarma. In Nigeria.
We already had the shawarma. We had it like 3-4
Not
times.
from that spot.
Yeah, not from that spot, but we've had shawarma like 3-4 times. And their shawarma is not shawarma. There's a hot dog inside the shawarma. That's not shawarma.
Wait, but this one wasn't even a hot dog. This was
It was a
something
hot
else.
dog.
I thought this one was like
No, it had other
meaty or
things.
something. You had other things in
Yeah,
there.
other
That's what
things.
you
It's the same.
reacted from.
But they have the sauce that's really nice and sweet. That just makes it tasty. But the hot dogs just throws you off. But I kind of enjoyed it. And then we had suya, and we were having
suya's
it
on
almost
point.
every single night.
Man, these guys are stingy with meat. One thing I gotta say,
Yeah.
man. Nigeria needs to work on their meat business. I am serious, man.
Bro, man, they're hustlers and scammers.
I was like, you get a whole dish with like 2 pieces of meat. Just bam, bam.
What I don't like is they wrap it in so much paper. You're thinking you got like a good chunk, but then you keep opening. It's like the Russian dolls. It just keeps opening and opening. It's just like itty bitty and 2 toothpicks, and that's it.
You're like, and I made it, and this is the meal. Yeah, but the suya was pretty good.
It was very tasty, but it was like our last night there, and I was like, hey, let me eat that just because I would never have this kind of shawarma ever.
Yeah.
So I was like, let me try it, and then we still had suya. I was like, best of both worlds. Oh my god, bro. I was up all night, and we were supposed to leave that day. The next day, I was up all night.
Yeah.
I think I just lost a couple of weight just off of that. I had diarrhea like crazy.
That flight was suffering for you, huh?
Damn. And you know what I hated? The cruelty of Nigerians. I had to go to the bathroom every single time. So there's like fucking 50 different checkpoints before we even got on the plane. And then I had very little money, and I paid a couple people, but then at some point I was like, I got no money.
Yeah.
So I'm paying at this checkpoint, and then I was like, I need to go to the bathroom. And you know what these motherfuckers did? I go to the bathroom. There's no toilet paper. There were ladies sitting outside with the toilet paper.
So you got a tip.
Yeah, you gotta pay.
You got a tip. They call it tip.
Yeah.
But it's a fee.
Yeah.
It's a fee to use the bathroom, basically.
And they got me. I was desperate. Fucking I took out my pocket and just went.
Please.
And they gave it to me. And then bam. And then because of that, I almost didn't make it because the last person before we got on the plane on the checkpoint,
They were hustling each other.
he just
over
flat
there,
out said, yo, you're leaving, so just give me some money. Hey, I'll take this because there was a lot of people. I'll put it in the front. You know, you just give me some money. And I was like, I got no money. And I was mad at that point because the ladies hustled me for the toilet paper. So I was like, I got no money. But you see all this camera case, you know, give me some money. I was like, I ain't got no money. And then he's like, you know, we can stay here. Is this a drone? I was like, and then I was, at that point, this is the last step before I leave this fucking godforsaken country that has made me suffer. And I was like, bro, that lady over there took all my money for toilet paper. I got no money.
Get it from her.
And I'm done. And then while he was talking, I just took the case, just closed it, and I was like, I'm done. I was so fucking fed up, bro. So fed up.
So in Nigeria, do you just walk away from people? Is that the trick?
Yeah, just walk away.
Some of it
Keep
depends.
Yeah.
Depends.
Now the funny part, you are hustle. I didn't give anyone money.
Cause you look Nigerian.
I
if
just
you don't talk
through the whole system, man.
And the crazy thing is, me and him, it's always not like me and him next to each other.
Yeah.
Because we were next to each other when we go. We always go to different booths. Always. And then the only reason I can think of is because I do not look Nigerian. You might pass as a Nigerian.
Yeah,
it's the only way I can think
of. A face that you can hustle. I just have a face that I'm like,
Bro,
don't
even
talk
when
to
I
me,
speak, I don't have an accent. I got nothing.
do
So they
not
just think
talk
I'm
to me.
American.
I am not engaging with you. I am walking through here. I have somewhere to go.
I mean, I did.
Because I found you at the last point. I was like, wait, this dude is getting hustled by this guy? I'm like, what's happening here? Because he hustled you till the end to the plane. I'm like,
yeah, he followed us to the plane.
I'm
yeah.
literally rolling with my case. And this guy is still getting hustled. I'm like, what is happening, man? He's like, I've been giving people money. I'm like, for what?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't have to.
Nah, but it was a moment of like, they keep searching the drone. And the reason when I give them money is when you walk. I negotiate, I do this, right? I don't have anything, I don't have this. But then I see you skate off. And you're just walking. And I'm like...
Because I don't engage. I'm like, bruh.
Nigga, what do you mean I don't... I have a fucking Pelican case.
I know.
They just open it. And then they open it and it's like, drone. I was like, there's no drone.
Bruh, no,
and then I have a backpack. They never touched the backpack where the drone was. But they always look at the Pelican case.
Well,
and then
good, man.
I have this back and forth. No drone. And then I open, no, this is a battery for this. No, this is a V-mount plate. A V what? V-mount plate. And I just fucking have to explain each and every one. And then I see your ass walk off, and I'm still explaining to these people. This is his. This is his. I was like, fuck.
Let's catch on explanations ahead.
And then I just sometimes
I
just get sick and tired. I only did it twice, and then 3 times, including the toilet paper ladies, and it was just.
But you also on a mission to finish the money that you had.
Yeah, that too.
Here's the thing, you learn fast, and probably when you go back home, you'll learn that the first person that you give, you've been marked as a giver all the way. It doesn't matter the goodness of your whatever. Like they're like, oh, there's someone we can hustle. Yeah, it's a identifier. Where were we actually? Like I realized we had this conversation. Was it when we were leaving?
Yeah,
was it there or Kenya somewhere? But when we were leaving, I had the amount, and it was it was Niger, the lady who helped us at the front. Remember?
Which lady?
It was
that helped us. Who helped us?
Semi. Semi.
Are you talking about at the airport?
Yeah. Semi had a conversation. We had a conversation.
Oh.
I feel like she helped us. She had the conversation with us. I think that's the time like we were telling her where we're going and she was trying to figure out.
Yeah. That lady. Okay, yeah.
You remember, right?
Yeah.
Like she was a little bit more friendly or whatever, right?
That's why I paid.
But you remember that conversation? Like I think that was a first thought that, I don't know if you and I recapped on that, was like the minute that, because I told you, I was like, I also thought it was a good thing to do, but also that also creates another window, right?
Yeah.
The fact that you gave one person, everyone now expects you to give them. They've seen, they mark you as a weak point.
Which is fine. Fuck them. That was the whole point.
But that's the whole point of the, like you end up snapping at the end. So sometimes you want to do out of the goodness of your heart. Here is like the idea of like tipping or whatever. Mm-hmm. But in some cases, it ends up working against you.
Yeah.
Because, it's a good gesture. You're like, oh, thank you for this or whatever.
Yeah.
But to them and the other people who are waiting in line, they're like, now we can hustle this guy. You know what I mean? So it works against you to some extent of being nice. And that's where, like, you see there's a tone or a level of, like, I'm not engaging. You're not doing this. Just going.
To be
Even
honest,
though you're good and you want to do it, you're like, I know if I do it, this is not going to.
Yeah.
It's not going to be well received. It's actually going to work against me.
Yeah.
So it's.
But for when we were leaving, at that point, I mean, we went through all of that. I didn't mind arguing. I knew that was the form of communication. That was fine.
You had learned.
It was just,
from the best.
I was sick. I was tired. And I just wanted little conversation.
But so you remember they were arguing half the time. Remember even
within themselves.
Our fixer?
Yeah.
Everything was an argument.
Yeah, but I don't have to deal with it. Let him go deal with it. But if I have to, I'm sick, I'm tired. I just want to leave. So whatever ends this conversation quick, I will give up. But then when I gave all the money and then I'm still arguing, then I snapped and I was like, I'm not going to argue. I can't win this. So I just closed my shit and then walked off.
You guys had it coming for so long. You literally, this guy, the part of that story was this dude came in, like, we've done all the checks. When you're about to board the plane, like the entrance of the plane is right here. Mm-hmm. He came and set up a table. A collapsible table. Like, that thing was not there. He literally came with a table, set up a checkpoint.
Bro, I got the Walmart church table.
Exactly. Like, literally, that's what it was. It's like a new checkpoint that was not there 2 minutes before that.
Hey.
And this is the same dude that you had on the other side. You're like, what did you miss there that you want to find here? I was like, man, this is bold. Hey, and that's why you guys, honestly, you want the right to be like, you know what? This is it. I'm going on that plane.
Man, you're not stopping me.
Because at that point, it's not really a checkpoint. It's your idea of a checkpoint.
At that point, it was like, you know what? I want to see. I dare you to stop me. Like, let's see how this goes.
Because you're already going into international waters now.
Yeah, the plane is right there. You know the gate where the people last check you? Yeah. That's like 10 feet away from me.
Just push them past the terminal.
I will fucking run you over. I swear to God. Whatever it is, test me. Let's go. Yeah. That was so fun.
And it was and also the part was it wasn't everyone. It was very selective. Like that table was selective of who he was pulling over. I was like, man, these guys had their beef brought to here.
You know, we saw them set up too. So I don't know. I just assumed it's something because there's a whole security on this side that looked official that has the stanchions and everything. And then he set it up, and then the next person in line, you come. So I'm waiting for the people that are already there to say something. They didn't say anything. I was like, oh, so this is another official. In my mind, I'm like, maybe they're trying to cut down the line. Woo! My boy.
It's your boy trying to hustle.
Yeah.
He's like, this is the last stop to get some money.
What it sounds like is conveniency isn't the forte here.
No.
No. You know what would have been? But I will say though,
but
what
now
we were
you
saved is
start to
us.
understand the attitude or the aggressiveness of Nigerians.
Yeah,
That's what you're dealing with every single day. Like
I have sympathy and empathy with
projects,
Nigerian
stuff like
Americans
that.
now. I was like, I get you now. You're actually a much calmer person than wherever you came from. So I used to think like Nigerians in America. I was like, oh my god, these people are just, y'all a little wild. Y'all are trying to backstab each other. Y'all hustlers. Y'all loud. Y'all always an attitude. I was like, what the hell's wrong? And I was like, I get it now. You grow like you
It's
went.
a way of life
That's a
somewhere
concrete
else.
jungle of a wildness, and then you came here with that attitude. But at least you're calmer than your little counterparts in Nigeria.
So-
My God, bro.
My real burning question right now is, did you own the role after you paid for it?
no, he owned a few pieces. How many pieces did he give you? 5?
Man, if I empty my pockets for this tissue, baby girl, you better go and give me that roll.
The
Go
whole
give me
roll
that
is
roll.
going with me, man.
I'm coming back. Giving out. I'm showing people, hey, bro, this tissue came from Nigeria. Like I had an experience out there.
You know what? I should have kept
This
it.
is
And
a
if he asked
token.
me for money, I should have just gave him more toilet paper rolls for the other second.
I could be like, it's my roll now. So you want to buy it back? How much you want to buy it back? That's the way to do it.
So, hey, brother, you died this. You can make some more money out of this. It ain't real, but
Oh,
shit.
man.
Hey,
See how far
that's
you
good
get.
business, though.
Shit happens, man. Life is
Shit
crap.
happens.
Clean it up.
It is funny.
Oh my God.
Since you said it, I've been sitting here thinking about it the whole time. Like,
Nah.
damn, bro, did he get to own the role? Because, man, that show would have been like,
I don't think
this mine
no,
now.
I didn't keep it.
No,
I don't,
Nah.
yeah, no, I didn't
no,
keep
you
it.
don't get the roll.
I was
You
trying
get
to
a
figure
piece
out
of
what I
roll.
did
Yeah,
with
bigger
it.
fish.
No, you just used it probably and you in return. It's
No,
common.
I think I just left it.
yeah,
there.
it's common.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have took it.
That's a good idea,
I
actually.
would
No,
And then
I
you come and ask me, I'm like, I just paid you for the roll.
Yeah. Where's my receipt?
Well, that's a good business, though. Can you imagine how many times she's selling that roll?
See?
for real, man.
Now, the other thing with this church table, I was like, man, this man made up his own job in the middle of his shift.
Yeah, but that was that airport. Everyone had their side
swear to
hustle,
God, bro.
man.
The audacity of them, like the confidence of scamming you.
Yeah.
It's like you're doing this without even like any sense of guilt or anything. You doing it as if it's your right to scam. Like there's this inner confidence in him, and I just couldn't fathom it. Even when we first got there, to this day, that fucking sign where it says "Say no to corruption," and then there was an officer right underneath it,
Corrupted.
asking for us for money. I'm like, and then 6 feet up. Oh, bro, we would have been dead without that guy when we first got in. That was a shock, a culture shock. It's like welcome to Nigeria shock, where fucking if that man wasn't there, we would have been dead broke by the time we left that airport. Dead broke. I'm telling you. Even we couldn't find our own luggage at the luggage carousel.
Yeah.
It was off to the side, and I saw it from afar, and I was like, "That's our case." And I was like, "Shit, we got into trouble." It's like we've been in Nigeria 5 minutes. We're already in trouble. Fuck, let's go. And we're like, "Oh, sir, I put it through the special tunnel. I just did it for you." And I was like, "Thank you."
Out of the goodness of your heart.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Thank you." And I put it off. "Oh yeah, no, I can help you. I can help you. Do you have a tip? I can help you to your car. Thank you." I
But
just
the guy
kept saying
came in-
thank you.
The guy came in and was like, "No, this is mine." Remember?
Yeah, because he was saying these
Yeah,
are my customers.
these are mine.
Back off. They were.
Back
Oh
off,
yeah,
man.
I forgot about that. They were
Yeah, he
fighting.
came and
Jesus.
back off. This is mine.
Yeah.
I was like, "Damn, okay."
Jesus.
But we were prepared. We were told, "Be quiet."
Yeah, be quiet. It was a very big thing. Even when we were the places we sat, he just go sit farther over there.
You, there.
Yeah.
Okay. Go sit over there. Wait your turn, man. Look down. Don't do eye contact. It might cost you.
It might cost
It
you.
might cost you.
Damn.
you might start
Yeah.
another bill. So,
But the way they stare at you, that little visa office, we were just sitting there.
cold, man.
And then the guy was like, "What is this?" And then he just looks at you. And he's like, looks you up and down, and you just be like,
I know you're like that fast. You're like, no.
"You don't want to meet mug."
You're
If he has a bad day, that's a wrap for
Hey,
us.
the fact that y'all do that simultaneously, that let me know that happened for real.
Oh, you
That
did
let me
it?
know- That let me know that y'all got conditioned to just be like, "Hey, look, bruh, I don't want no problems. Just
Come on,
please.
look away, man. No eye contact, man.
I just want my Airbnb, bro. Like, please."
Just wanna go. I know. They thought
Oh my
I
God.
thought about recording in there and pulling my phone, but I was like, damn, man. I really want to record this, but that would have gotten us back on that flight.
Would have been some guy. Zelle? Was like,
It's like, you got
Cash
it.
App, Zelle, Venmo.
No, they do cash only, man.
Oh my god!
But
man.
no, it was good. I think you're taught how to learn how to maneuver most of these places that you go.
Yeah, that sounds like a good like scam resistance camp. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Like,
they
just
teach
try
you
to
that.
survive.
You try to survive,
But
man.
I also like it's
That's why you take this for granted here a lot.
yeah,
Yeah,
bro. We like as a society, we're very trusting people.
yeah.
In Nigeria, that's when you get trust is like tested to the max, bro. You fucking everybody's out for themselves.
I mean, and I think too, like here is just people come across trustworthy, and when you finally meet that one person that's not, you're like, okay, I avoid this, and then you set yourself up for that. But when y'all came back with Nigeria with these stories, I was like, oh damn, there's a whole nother level to this
Oh
game.
Lord, man, Ooh, Jesus Christ, man.
They're regular. The the people. They are they're like they're great people
We did meet
that
some
you'll
decent
meet.
people.
Some great people, but I guess with society everything is a hustle.
Yeah,
There's always an angle and there's always a hustle. It's just knowing when
I'm
to
trying,
engage and when to take or when to walk away.
because I was watching. I'm trying to remember who the interview was, but they said they was going to Nigeria, and they said why? There's only two things to do in Nigeria. That's spend money or give away money. That's the two things
Yeah.
you do.
Yeah,
That's true. That's true.
absolutely.
They
Somebody was just asking me, I was like, "Would you go back to Nigeria to visit?" And I was like, "To do what?"
there
To
wasn't
do
much
what?
to do actually.
There wasn't much. I heard like Abuja is probably a nicer place to go to.
That's what most people say, but it's all clubbing or.
I know who
it was,
but
yeah.
I think
They're
I was
also
talking
the
to
rich and
Dan.
the rich.
These activities they just haven't set them right as touristic.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna pay? You gonna pay $800 for a Malibu liqueur? Is what they call 'em?
What is that?
That's the shit. How much we paid
It's like
for at the club?
that's a $10 drink here in Safeway.
Oh, you mean no? That's
Malibu rum liquor.
$800 for a Malibu liqueur.
honestly there's
That's crazy. That's insane,
Yeah, that part I didn't understand.
bro. That's
Bro,
That's not even Dom Perignon prices here.
That's and just so you can show off that you can drink that.
but that first club we went to, bro, I've never been that so mad. I couldn't shake it, bro.
It
I was
doesn't make
just
sense
so pissed.
when you know you're being ripped off
Yeah,
on a cost thing, and it's expected to be like, oh yeah, I'll just no.
Roy
When-
kept patting me in the back. Just shake it off. It's okay, bro. We understand where we're at. Just it's our last night. Let's just enjoy it. I was so mad, bro. And the crazy thing is, it paralleled with I had just sent my mom $800. That was for like 2 months of her just living her life, like just to do things back home. It's 2 months of whatever it costs for a living. You want me to spend it on this one bottle of Malibu liqueur? So that just kept creeping in my mind. I was like,
18-ounce bottle.
But that's the thing. We went to the next spot and it was regular price.
no, it was still. We drank beer. That's why.
The other spot, the other
I don't
bar
even.
that we went to,
You're the one that signed the thing. My mood was foul, bro. I just couldn't shake it. I was tired, and
no, it was
thankfully
regular, I think.
I was buzzed
The
already
other
because I
one.
already bought a bottle from a store.
And that was just
So I was already buzzed, but it put me in a mood. I was like I'm being scammed, and I'm just fucking pissed.
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
couldn't
get it.
enjoy that night.
I didn't get it. And you
What?
remember they're trying to charge you for the booth, like for us to sit in a booth. There was like there was a cost factor to every single thing. I was like, at the point that you're saying this place is expensive, not as a club but as a city,
Mm-hmm.
but you spent a night in there and you probably spent more than $2,000 that night. We don't even spend that here. So
That was it. Like, where do you come off?
we don't even spend that amount of money here.
Yeah.
Like literally, you can go out and have a good night, and you're not gonna hit 1,500 unless you're buying the whole. I don't
Yeah.
know. What are you trying to buy? I don't get
some
it.
sections, a couple of drinks, like with the bottle service and stuff. But
But
still,
you
at
are-
that, you cutting like at 800 or 900 at
Yeah.
that point.
Look, there are clubs, right, in Vegas, New York,
Even here, San
Dubai, and
Francisco.
stuff of like, where you can spend $3,000 on a table.
Mhm.
Like,
But
you
you
can
get an
just get
experience. You get a whole
the
experience.
venue, the booth you're sitting, the customer service,
Mhm.
the high quality lifestyle of it. You get a piece of that experience for that one night, which I understand. But it was a raggedy ass fucking club.
Yeah, bro.
can you explain to how you buy money? Remember those selling money?
The
Selling
ATM?
that stack of money?
No, it's the money throwing ceremony you're talking about.
No,
Ba-
but the guy was selling that. Remember, there was a guy walking around with a stack of money.
Yeah, no, because you do transfer. You can do wire transfer, and then
So-
he just gives you a stack of money.
Also, if I don't have cash,
Yeah. Here's the funny
I'm sorry,
thing, right?
but-
Here in America, why do you bring out a stack of cash for?
Mm. Oh, strip clubs, throwing the ones.
Okay. In Nigeria, there are no strippers.
Mm-hmm.
You have a table, then you just throw the money at your table.
Don't say there are no strippers. Probably we just didn't go to a strip club.
I'm saying what I noticed. All right. I'll rephrase of that's not what Nigeria is. What I saw is this, and apparently it's one of the biggest clubs, the Copacabana, Havacabana, whatever it's called.
Mm-hmm.
Them people had, across from us, there was a booth. People had a bunch of drinks. This guy came with a whole stack of cash, opened it, and just started throwing it on the table with the friends.
I ain't gonna lie, that sounds kind of weak. I ain't gonna lie, cause man, I'm mad spending $20 gambling. I don't want to just throw some money up just to. What for? What are we doing?
You're throwing it on yourself.
Exactly.
So what's the point? What are you
What are
throwing
we-
it?
what are
Now,
we
don't
doing?
get me wrong. They have a culture when someone is
Yeah, marriage.
getting married
Makes sense.
Makes
or
sense, 'cause
baby
they,
shower.
You're
but they
celebrating
collect
somebody.
the money though.
Yeah,
They
Yeah, they
shower
collect
it's
the money.
showering
Yeah.
with money, which is
I understand.
different.
And then there's a whole competition of who throws the biggest.
Yeah.
That I understand.
Yeah.
In a club,
But you're
I
in
don't
a
get it.
club throwing it at yourself.
Yeah. It's
You're
Wednesday.
gonna pick it up yourself, or you're gonna leave that there? I assume you're gonna go and pick it up. I assume.
I'll be,
Or if you're just leaving it
I'll
there,
be throwing it, and I hired a guy there to collect everything. Do not take a
Yeah.
penny, man. This is going back to my
if
pocket.
you leave it at the club, now you have spent $1,500 on a bottle, and then you're left another $3,000 on the floor. For what?
It's a Wednesday.
It's a Wednesday.
That's
No wonder they're hustlers, because they spend money.
But you remember those the Yahoo boys? They didn't earn that money, so they're easy to
oh, yeah.
blow.
Just watch that. Especially if it's
Probably
cash.
it's a washing system.
Yeah. I was like, if it's cash, you just leave it on the floor.
I don't get it, but yeah, it was different for us.
Yeah. I can't. I don't throw money at strip clubs. I don't even go to strip clubs for that very reason, because I don't want to just be throwing my money. I'm like,
I
dog,
never understood.
I got rent to pay.
I don't understand strip clubs. They're giving money.
It's-
I don't get it.
I understand it. It's just how much it costs sometimes is crazy.
Yeah.
What part do you understand?
Just for a single person, just
Makes sense.
a person dancing on you or just giving you that attention.
So
There are people who spend that money.
I'm paying for
Yeah.
attention.
Basically, yeah.
For attention and a conversation. Yeah. And a dance.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's some guys who like literally go there just to have conversations with their favorites.
When they're nude.
And they get a little dance. Yeah.
When they're nude.
Yeah. See some
People
titties,
that
see a
have
dance,
money.
why not?
Yeah.
Have a conversation about
If you're single, you can't get that whenever you want. So you have to pay
Get
for
what?
it.
Yeah.
Nudity?
Yeah.
she's about to
Okay.
get ready and fail her biology exam.
Yeah.
But she also gotta make money to still go to college.
She's in nursing school.
Yeah.
what I'm
But
saying?
she'll give you the attention that you need. And then,
Just don't get
and
it.
then some of them have a side business where you can take them home and do what you got to do.
Now that part of the business is illegal. But
It is, but they still do it.
what's funny is strippers pay taxes. I don't know if y'all knew that.
Really?
Yeah.
In certain states. No, not really.
Across the US.
What-
They pay
how?
taxes. My cousin explained it to me, but really it's all like a collective pool and everybody get their little distributions because it's definitely a bag.
So there's
they collect the money with
there's
the
a stripper
garbage
union?
bag. Essentially.
But
Essentially.
I guess they
Is
have
the
to pay
club
taxes
owner-
because
is the club
they
owner
they have-
the
That's
union rep.
That's part of it. Yeah. Because you still got to pay taxes to the club too. So.
But it's
or-
a cash business. You really don't.
Yeah.
I
but-
think you do need to do it if you want to live a legit life, though. If you want to have
Yeah.
a house, you need
But
to
that's
rent.
like
if you need a car,
freelance. It's basically
yeah.
freelance.
So are we.
That's
we
what I'm
still
saying.
pay.
It's basically freelance.
But I'm trying to figure
strippers.
out the paper trail. Like, is the club giving you a 1099?
Yeah. You still fill out like the tax documents and everything.
Oh, from the club.
Yeah.
Oh, because the club registers you as an employee.
Yeah. And they can
But
guide
they
you under
don't-
like a
but
bartender. You're
they
not
don't
necessarily
So
do
an
the
the
SRE.
question is,
They
though,
don't do the
yeah,
tips that you get.
Do you
because
get
that's
taxed on the
cash.
tip?
I don't think so.
Well, it's all cash.
Well, because they collect it as a pool, then the club takes their cut. So they have to generate it through a system somehow.
Yeah. Because they're splitting the
Mhm.
the pie. Okay.
I mean, because the club has to pay
Yeah.
anyway, so then they're not gonna let everybody.
That's why they do those
scot-free.
private
Interesting.
dances, right? Because
Yeah.
you
You make more with your
like if you
private.
do 200, is that going to you or is that going to the pool?
That's going to the pool, but whatever he decides to give you,
Extra on top.
yeah. But
You
So
know?
the
I
house
think a
takes
lot
the,
of people,
the house takes the
sense.
cover fee of you going for the private dance. The tip goes to you or it
'cause
goes to the pool.
it goes to you, but a lot of girls still just the same mentality of being on stage. They still bring it in as the pool
So they can
because
do more.
we're all in this together.
So that's like the waitressing thing with the tip.
Yeah. So
Okay.
a lot of strippers will guise themselves under waitress, bartender, that kind of like when I used to do Uber and drop off strippers to strip clubs, that they wouldn't tell me that was a strip club, but I knew very damn well it was. They would just go, "Oh yeah, I'm a waitress." I'm like, this tented out place with security guards out front and a bunch of dudes lined up is a restaurant. You telling me that? You want me to believe that? Okay, I'll believe it.
Probably, they sell chicken wings, so
They
probably
do
she
sell
works
chicken
in the
wings.
kitchen.
They sell rice
Yeah,
too.
that so much makes sense.
So
Because
rice
now when we
too.
went to Vegas, because the lady, one of them, was like telling us, "Hey, for a quarter of the price you guys just spent, I can just do a private dance for you." And I was like, that sounds like a scam. It's like, why would you do a quarter of the price? But now it makes sense because she get taxed so much with
Yeah.
whatever the other thing is. She probably
So
makes
she was
a lot
trying to
more.
do it at your place.
Yeah. So this specific spot, there was only maybe one or two black women, and then everybody in our group was like, "I ain't dancing with no white ass chicks." So everybody was waiting for her to finish. Everybody was like taking time.
Yeah.
That was the thing. Like, it was funny, and it was a group of like black and Asian people too. So they all like black women. They all love black women.
Hilarious.
So they were like, so they tried to dance with other people, but they were just like, they didn't like him. So they were like, the stripper's name was Coco. So they're like, Coco. So they're like, "Can I dance with you?" And I was like, "No, I'm dancing with your friend." They're like, "All right, I'll wait." They just got to the
This is
table.
like a scene, man. Oh,
It was
shit.
just, and almost every single person.
Coco.
One of them danced with her like 2, 3, 4 times. It was drunk by the second or third one. But he
Coco's
fell in
making
love.
money.
But the thing is, she said, with the money you spent now for the so probably
So
at that point collectively is probably $1,000 or more was spent.
so
on
did
Coco
y'all
that night?
buy into her after hours?
No, we didn't do none of that. We were
Oh,
just
okay.
there for that night. We just met her that night.
Yeah.
So, and this is already like 2:00 in the morning. Our flight is at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
So at that point, she said, "Hey, she asked us, hey, I can do that tomorrow." No, we're leaving that day. And she said, "All right, well, next time you're in Vegas, instead of just each of you, I'll just come to you guys, and then you just pay."
do like a little private
and then the
at the
price
hotel.
she said was a quarter of what we had spent at that strip club anyway.
Yeah.
And then
Now that's tax
she
free.
was like, "Yeah." So that
That's
now
Tax free.
now when you
That's
said
the
that, it
ass
makes sense. I was
motherfuckers,
like,
man.
Yeah.
that when she first said it, I was like, that doesn't make sense. You just
Man.
made maybe close to $1,000 just with this.
That's
bunch
$1,200
of
to the
group.
pocket.
Yeah, and you want to do a quarter of the price for a private dance for everyone?
Yeah.
It doesn't
It's
make
not going
sense.
to a pool.
Yeah.
So
She's collecting what she
Yeah.
earned.
Ain't getting no stage time. Shit.
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
think that's what the conversations are a lot of times too. Is like, oh, you guys are a fraternity. Why don't I just come to y'all hotel room and
That makes sense, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah,
they make
just-
a lot more money.
To me,
It was
I
funny,
don't
bro.
know.
The Asian guy, when we were leaving, he saw her, and he's so short, and when he hugged her, he just went right under her boob. He's like, "Coco, I'm gonna miss you, Coco." And we're like, "All right, we need to go." He's like, "No, Coco, I miss you." And she just like, "Oh," just. I should have taken a video, bro. That image is so stuck in my brain, bro. He was in love, man.
Coco. That's funny.
Never seen a woman
I need to take him to
move
Vegas.
like
No,
that.
I'm not gonna take him again. But never mind. I was gonna say I need to take him again. I was like,
So
nope.
they're grown men now.
It's business
Damn.
in Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah,
That's
well,
cool.
the other business is more successful in Vegas.
Which one?
Oh,
The side of stripping.
well, they got business cards for it. So,
Yeah.
Oh, stripping.
oh, not stripping,
What you talking about?
man.
The side hustle.
The escort business is booming.
Oh yeah.
They got business cards that they hand you at night.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah. By the when you're crossing the lights
Mhm.
and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's booming over there.
I don't know what you're gonna catch though. But
That's true.
Might catch a scam.
half of them are
For real.
scams, man.
For real. Yeah. Fucking funny.
That's not a very interesting industrial system though.
I think that was my favorite part of like
Unless we'll look at
2021. It was a bunch of YouTube videos that talked about the different Vegas scams, and one of them was, it was like, yeah, I kind of ordered this girl. Like the dude was kind of ashamed about it, but it was like, I ordered this girl, da da da, and then she came to the room, handcuffed me up, and like three big dudes came into the room and took my wallet and all that.
Oh,
And so now I got to
no.
explain to my wife how these three big guys and this girl
What was his story?
finesse me. He came clean. It was the first time something like that ever happened to him.
Damn.
Shit.
Yeah.
He's still married?
I don't know. I mean, if his wife was like, all right, this idiot. Like,
Damn. I know. That's
But-
just.
that's a common story for Vegas. Like, it was like, well, he was in Vegas. What was I to expect? It's not like,
Yeah, he gotta
That's
figure
a
out.
common
He
story.
probably went and found them on the side of the street.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I watched those, the old school, when you see those films and they have like the brothels or whatever,
Mm.
the rinse and repeat.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's not meant for germaphobes, so I'm good.
Bro, they didn't wash
That,
just that whole
that's what I'm
century.
saying. I'm a huge
I feel like I had a
germaphobe.
dream
I
one time
cannot-
about of like
yeah, no.
me. I had a dream where I was just like, I just showed up in a medieval time, and then I was like, all right. And then the first thing I thought was like, this place stinks, because you don't shower, you don't do
Yeah.
shit. I was
That
like,
is true.
y'all probably are nasty as shit. And the only people that were clean were the people in the brothel. So you might actually enjoy it.
What do you
Huh.
mean?
The people that actually showered
They-
in that medieval times
The brothel actually
was actually the
bathed.
brothels the one.
Bathed.
that
No,
actually-
they had that. Which place did you go and they had like the sink?
You went to a brothel?
No.
You was there. It was the rooms with the little ceiling upstairs. It was
Oh,
like that
the
big ass
ranch.
field.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. That had a sink inside your room. Yeah.
That was
That-
that.
No, see, there's a difference.
do
What
you
time
mean
period are
there's a
you
difference?
talking about? You're talking about Wild Wild West,
Man,
cowboy
No, I'm
times.
talking about like
1890s.
No, I'm telling you, like
Hey,
back
America
medieval
was
times when
built
the
on
people
that,
like
man.
doing swords and shit.
oh yeah,
that
was a
time,
different time. That was a
brothels-
different time.
The prostitutes were much cleaner than everybody else around.
Yeah.
The only people that showered were them and put perfume on themselves. Well, they actually showered with perfume, whatever scent.
Yeah.
Thus, there was a clean. And if you were clean, you were known as a prostitute and you'd be frowned upon. So being clean was actually being shameful.
Yeah.
So if you ever show up at that time, stick to your brothels, bro. Everybody else.
Stick to your brothels.
Yeah, bro. If you're a germaphobe, that's the least germaphobic
No, I
place
just-
ever.
Fast forward
yeah.
to today, I don't think the same thing is going on.
No, it's not.
Nah,
It's
bro.
not. You've seen them on
Times
High
have
Street
changed.
I was
or
about to say,
International.
I was about to say,
I'm
I
like,
drive down
oof.
like 12th over here,
12th, man.
and I was just kind of like, I was sitting there thinking, I was like, even though you go into a hotel, I don't think the clients is making them hit the showers first. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was sitting there thinking about that, and I was like, man, they
That's
just
what I'm telling you. That concept
Bro.
for the hotel.
rinse and repeat.
You know, I will say, looking at them when I was driving by, that's where you're like, when we first talked about ugly characters, I was like, your volume of what beauty is, if you're trying to go there against some, I was like, some of them, they look like crackheads.
Oh yeah, no,
They
they on that
look
shit.
like crackheads.
They be on that shit.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, they probably are.
But the funny part is, like, I've been near prostitutes, and boy, they musty. They are musty.
Really?
Yes.
Eh,
Can't tell you how I've been near some prostitutes, but I've been near some, and I was like, She gotta hit the showers, bro. I don't know what we.
Why
doing.
don't they heat the showers though? Like, aren't you like your service is based off of?
Hey,
Bro, why you gotta clean up for a guy that's only gonna pay you $100?
I'm not paying you to take showers. I'm paying you to go get that money.
Soap costs, man.
If I was a pimp, y'all taking showers, man.
Take showers
I'm
on
like-
somebody else's dime.
I'm-
Not mine.
I got a schedule right there. It's like whatever your name is. After this session, you're taking a shower. Then the other one is available. When this one is done, you're
The only
taking a
shower you're taking.
I'm all linked up in a sauna. Your task today is John.
Hey, dude, project management, man. Them on a good system. Oh, you got it down to the science. You're like reserved. Okay. And then
Send them a
afterwards,
calendar invite.
You think about it, right? You have a customer service department that call afterwards.
Oh.
Hey Malik, just checking in with you. How
Can you
was your
fill out a survey?
experience? Do you mind filling out a survey? What can we improve? What can we work on? And we have a new one now. She's amazing. She's a new
amazing.
girl.
She's great.
Next time, if you know, with a 10% discount for new.
Now, it's funny though. It's funny that we're making jokes about it, but that's actually happening right now. I don't know if you know about the new pimp game.
Bro, it's online subscription.
Everybody's a manager. So
Yeah.
the guys who used to be pimps are now managers of OnlyFans girls.
Yeah.
And so they're just same business, but we scheduling out times you're about to do this. We
Okay.
scheduling out percentages.
Asana
And if
should
you gotta
make
be
an
flown
advertisement for
out,
that.
they do hotel accommodation,
Yep.
flight tickets.
Hey,
Yeah.
baby, together we can make 50 grand.
Wasn't that? Are you the one who's showing the guy who's, the chicken guy who's dating the wings, hot wings, dating us?
Oh, yeah.
monster.
Hot ones.
Hot ones, yeah. What about? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's the what came to mind when you're
yeah.
talking. Because
Nah,
she's
but
whatever.
these ones, like, some of them tell a story of, there's this one girl, she read out one of the clients where she was getting sent to Saudi Arabia or Dubai, where he's saying, hey, I want you to have sex with my son, and you'll be paid $50,000, you get a flight, and then detailing out a contract of the type of sex that you should be giving. Like, detailed each and every one of them, and this is the contract, do you accept?
So that was Epstein style, basically.
No.
Yeah.
Epstein is just children, and
No, but it's the same kind of style,
So,
right? You're selling sex with
yeah.
a contract.
yeah,
I'm
but
sure all
that's
the girls
that's
had a contract.
but that's a good question though. What Epstein did, because
It's the
when
same.
Epstein, the girls were staying in that island, and he just go to the island to get it.
But
These
they're also
ones-
being shipped out too.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
this one is everybody's freelance. These are
Everyone's freelance.
It's not W2.
these are OnlyFans that are getting contracts, and then you just go flown out for 2-3 days, do your job, and you
Yeah.
flow back. with
Whatever you do with your
$50,000.
taxes, that's on you.
Yeah. And then there was a conversation of one of those girls went to Dubai, did a whole thing, and then they gave her $50,000 or $30,000 in cash, but then customs took everything because you can't have more than $10,000. Her dumb ass put it in her luggage, $30,000, because you
She
can't have more
probably-
than 10,000 in
She
cash.
probably Instagrammed it on her way to
No,
the
they
airport.
took her money. She just came back with $10,000. I was like, damn,
Damn.
you did all that work for a quarter of the price.
Oh yeah, because you gotta declare it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
She tried to take $30,000 in cash from
So
one
you
of the
can't just
Arab
walk in
countries.
here
I
with
think
$50
you
and
should
then
no, you should be able to. You just have to report it because they have to tax you on it.
I don't know what I.
So that's
but yeah,
even though
probably.
even coming in, anytime you come into the U.S., you have to report it, accept it, and then
if it's over 10,000.
if it's over 10,000,
Yeah.
which is so even there probably she just had to do.
But
the
imagine this
due
is
diligence.
probably a 19, 20-year-old
oh,
that
definitely.
just got flown
I am not
out.
living 20,000, man. I'm sitting there with it.
Yeah, I was like, I just live in Dubai now. That's
I know.
that's what it
Shit.
is.
Excuse me.
Yeah. I was like, hey,
Shit.
look, y'all need any more services? I'm still
No,
here.
no, here. Can I go to duty free? Rack up a whole bunch of stuff. Fly now with that.
Yeah, I don't know what she did.
And
I
then
think it was just some other person telling
look-
the story. So
Look for
she might have
DK's
done
cousin or someone.
Jason.
They can offload it. And you get your $20,000 back.
Yeah, I got a cousin in Dubai who got some pit bull puppies.
Oh man.
No, but yeah, it's a I guess it's a new business, right?
Wait, you can't do duty free because first you have to pass the TSA. That's where you get caught to begin with. So you can't even buy duty free.
Oh yeah, and Dubai has a interesting rule.
Yeah.
Because when you're going into the country, you don't go through duty free.
No.
If you're going to stay in the country.
Yeah, you can't go to duty.
If you're flying, if you're using it as a layover, you'll go through duty free. If you're going in, all those duty free stores are not accessible because of the alcohol.
Huh.
So you can't buy the alcohol. You can't buy the alcohol to.
You can only buy it. Oh yeah, to get into the country. Yeah.
So
it's only when you leave.
They route you around. If you're doing a connection, you can buy it and go.
Yeah.
But if you're going in to stay for duration, you avoid all the stores. I learned the hard way.
Dubai is a scam for alcohol, bro. People pay like $10,000 because you can only get it at clubs that are quiet and stuff.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you can't buy it. So people are paying like $5,000 for a table just to go drink.
Yeah.
Damn.
So by the end, I mean they're rich, so I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But to have a drink, they spend like $10,000.
When we did it,
a night.
when we were there, I wish I did Costco. As none had told me, but because I was I was under the assumption, every time I go through duty free, I buy my stuff, but I'm always leaving, so I assumed I would have access to that stuff. Man, it was dry.
So when you were going into Dubai or when you're leaving Dubai?
Into Dubai.
Oh,
because we stayed there for like a week and a half or something.
Gotcha.
But
did you guys find drink? Because you were drinking at that time.
We found it was a little bit hard, man. Actually,
what do you mean
so the stuff that I came in with, like even from the airport, is what we celebrated. But from my flight,
so you can come in with alcohol then?
No, you can come in if you came in with it.
Oh, so you can come in with your alcohol.
If it's in your bags, they don't care.
Oh, I did not know that.
But you just can't go, because there's no security check when you're going into the country because you already have a visa and everything, so you're just going inside.
Yeah.
They don't stop you for that.
Yeah.
It's only if you... Yeah, they don't check you or any of that. So most people, if you go to Costco or whatever, buy your drinks and then you can get in, you can enjoy it.
There's a Costco there?
No, I could have had Costco here, buy my quantity and then go in with it.
Damn, that's a whole lot of luggage weight though.
2 weeks dry or looking for some horrible bars to drink in or, but it was actually good because we spent a lot of time just going around, but there's no, it has to be a foreign bar to get alcohol.
Damn.
Yeah.
So, and then it was interesting because we went to one of half the time the place is so hot. I'm in sandals. And you're like, okay, walking around, in most places, Hawaii, you can probably go into a club with, into a bar with sandals. Like nobody's going to stress you about it.
Yeah.
Wear sandals in Hawaii.
Over there, they're strict about
sandals, but yeah.
If you're like, I'm going to the club or whatever, you gotta dress up, all fully dressed, and then there's no covering of your hair too. So it's interesting that the culture gets lost at the club.
Well, it's also I assume that's part of you're not religious, so maybe
that's the thing. So remove everything, you go in, so you're not covered. But in Kenya, you'll be Muslim and you'll go in the club with you covered.
Kenya doesn't care. I'm surprised you guys hold the rank of the alcoholics of Africa.
Jesus, man, I'm not going there with you, man.
It's your people. What do you mean?
We got awards for it,
Yeah, you're holding the ranks. It's crazy.
No, but yeah, no.
And I thought it was a lie until you see him chug. Fucking almost Kebo killed me when we went out.
Oh, Kebo's strong. He had tequila. And was it vodka?
No, it was brown.
Something.
It was brown.
Oh,
he had tequila with us.
Tequila and what do you call the
Hennessy or what? It
was it
Jack Daniels.
Jack Daniels.
Oh yeah, I've seen him do that before. I was like, you're crazy.
But
those Jack Daniels is a very big. Kenyans love Jack Daniels.
It's popular.
Yeah, I've noticed that it's a common theme.
I hated the smell after a while because you drink it too much.
Mm-hmm.
You start smelling it. I was like,
I used to really like the honey one.
Me too.
It was cool.
Even that
But
one, after a while, your body
the
starts
headache was
rejecting
bad.
it. Yeah.
because
Yeah.
the sugar, everything.
The sugar,
next
it's a lot of
The
sugar.
headache was back
Yeah.
the next day. But no, Kevin, bro, I saw once he got warmed up, he was very chill. And then once he got warmed up, took off his jacket and it was just
Oh
like,
yeah, you know the party's going, man.
And then I was like, right, another shot. And I was like, my man, it was just 30 seconds ago we had a shot. I was like, calm down. I was like, Mike, I thought you used to party. I was like, nigga, my body ain't the same no more. Since the last time you saw me. Last time you saw me was that, what, 3 years ago? 4 years ago?
Yeah.
My guy, I don't do that no more. I can't handle it.
No.
Bro.
No. Yeah, that life is hard.
Yeah, man.
But all right. Anything else? I pity the editor. It's a lot of good content today, though.
Yeah, it was
But
fun.
Are we
How long we do
signing out or how are we doing it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's sign out. It's
How do we
a
do it?
long-ass one. Thank you very guys for watching. Real Foolz. As you can see, it's 3 film friends talking about random ass things. We talk about film. We talk about strippers and prostitutes and all that.
Jesus.
What do you mean Jesus? You need Jesus with the shit you be talking about.
The world is real.
Yeah.
These people are
world.
here. Hey, the world is filled with character actors. Believe in
Yeah.
that.
That is true. We
Bring
all
your
exist.
ugly inner self out.
Bring the ugly you.
And
But
then,
it was a pleasure.
yeah. Till the next one, guys.
Till the next one.
Peace.
Peace.
And out.